Have you ever walked onto a job site and just felt like a total imposter? Some jobs, some contractors, some opportunity that's going to stretch that upper end of your threshold, right, to new territory. So we're pulling up to the job. We're here on the north side of Indianapolis, Zionsville, in this tidy little neighborhood. And this is a new opportunity with a new builder for us. The opportunity came through a product line, and that product line is Tesla Solar Roof. And so we were able to pick up not just a customer through a differentiated opportunity, but a new builder that's shooting additional opportunities to us. And then also on top of that, the electrical wiring package, cross-pollination through all your business verticals is huge. So we're landing in that $215,000 to $315,000 mark for this job. And what we're hoping to do today is rough in the house, start to rough in, 7-8 team members pulling up, materials being delivered to the job site, and I'm just now seeing the house. Oh my goodness. It is not ready. Shutaka. I was expecting Tesla branded solar roof membrane, completely dried in, possibly windows, although I can see that was much too much to hope for. It's a very busy market, but that's incomplete and inadequate. Let's hop in there and see if we can get anything done. It looks like SPG is pulling up. Let's have a chat and see where we stand. Hey, are you Derek?
Sure.
What's up, Derek? I'm Joel.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? Good.
I'm gonna get you guys a little more supplies.
Nice. So, okay.
Hopefully get all the metal knocked out today.
Great.
See, like I said, the biggest thing is just this weather. The last week and a half has not been the best.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm waiting for people at Tesla to get back with me right now to know what the parameters for wet decking is.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna like it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I get it.
And I'm not sure if it was a builder. Somebody left a lot of felt here though.
Oh yeah, good point.
I'm not sure.
Not us.
I know we gave them the option to, if they wanted us just to dry it in with just roofing felt.
Yes.
I don't think.
Like 3-4 weeks ago. Seems pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah, because it could have avoided this, because if that was the case, we were able just to remove some of it and work in sections as we can.
Yeah. But now you gotta wait for it to dry out.
Pretty much. And again, the weather's just not very forgiving right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna rain later today.
Yep.
Tomorrow and Saturday are good. Then who the hell knows next week?
Yeah.
So,
well, okay. All right.
Get rolling on this. Then, yeah, just do as much as we can, really.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this isn't one either I can just bring any of the crews that I have in either.
Right. Right. Get that. Okay. Well, good luck.
Hopefully, we got more. I know we have the Clark one as well.
Yeah.
That's complete tear off. Do you have any idea when the time frame on that one is?
No.
It's just, we know the spring, right? At least at their list.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got a builder on that, so it'll be coordinated through some other construction activities and whatnot.
The whole house?
I don't know.
It's a lot of house.
It's a lot of house. Have you been there?
No, I've seen the Eagle View though.
Yeah.
And the garage. Hell, the garage is bigger than most homes.
Yeah, they're both MDs. Talking about putting a $450,000 roof on your house.
Yeah. It's 3 times the price of my house.
Good for you.
Alrighty, guys.
Okay, thanks, Derek. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunity in the market. If you're an electrical contractor and you're wiring up homes for 15-20 grand, there's a better way to make money. If you're a homeowner and you're wondering what the alternative technologies are in the market, how they're gonna affect your quality of life, what they're gonna do for your home values, stick around, because we're gonna check back in on this house at least 3 more times before it's done, and it's gonna have some innovative solutions that you'll probably wanna see. Okay, not what we expected. Showing up to an entirely wet house. It's not dried in yet. We cannot pull Romex because that is not a wet location rated. And Randy, you made the valid point. That's gonna just ruin that cable, and we'll have to pull it out and re-pull it if it gets wet, which would be equivalent to completely damaged. So we're retargeting this morning, but let's go ahead and get our heads on straight about some of your high-level questions, and I think that's a great list to work from. I'm just gonna pull up what you shared. Company cam has been started on this project, so now we're documenting everything that takes place. We've got both the plan sets as well as the photos, and I do not have specs on the heat pump, so that definitely needs to go on the list, or any appliance specs to date, period. Well, septic are excluded from our estimate. I think we're getting city infrastructure here, but let's confirm that.
I figured that, that's why I was asking. You know, that's just a question. I didn't know if it was in the neighborhood that already had city water,
Right.
sewer, so I just took it upon myself to ask that question just in case.
Agreed. Heated floors. We do know that the master bath has been excluded from having heated floors. That was the one place that I know was in question, and they've declined it. So no known heated floors, but we'll definitely confirm that just in case, because this right here is an in-laws suite. Her parents may reside here in this suite, and so each bedroom is an ensuite, has its own bathroom and walk-in closet, and so just be mindful that this is for some elderly in-laws. And it's going to take on a slightly different shape. They're like, I don't think they need USB outlets, you know,
Right.
based upon how they use life and technology.
Exactly.
Service. So that's an interesting, once we answer all the other questions, we can answer the service size. Here's something to note. They do drive one Tesla. It's going to have a charger in the car, a wall connector in the garage, and they're going to have a provision for a second vehicle charging location, but it's not going to have any equipment. It'll just be a 2-gang box with a blank. And that's going to really put some stress on their electrical service, because this is an entirely electric home.
Right. I mean, I know there's gas in the neighborhood, but apparently they want it all electric.
It's all electric. Yeah, it's got Tesla solar roof.
Right. That's why the 600 amp service question came about.
Yes.
It is totally electric.
It's going to be Leviton smart panels. Now, we love the Leviton product, but this is going to have the full intelligence of the smart breakers and the gateway for communication.
Right.
And one of the things we can do to mitigate the load of the electric vehicle charging on the service was we could use a DCC11, and that's going to CT the incoming mains, and it's going to toggle down the electric vehicle charging if the service is pushing capacity. But that's $1,000 install, so we'll just have to be mindful, because Duke is trenching from the pedestal up to the house, so it may not be really just but a few extra bucks to go with a 600 over a 400.
Right. Well, yeah, this is an awful big house, and depending on the heat sizes.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you they're either 15 or 20, or it's going to be 220 kW furnaces. I did load calculation just for general.
And what'd you come to?
Square footage wise, 92 amps just for general.
Got it.
Just for general lighting and outlets.
Right. That's
not
25% of our overall.
Right.
Well, this is a baby home for you, 7,200 square foot.
Yeah.
You're used to the 10 to 12,000.
Yes.
But hey, we'll take what we can get, right?
Yep.
We do not have service and panel locations yet. The panels are going in the mechanical room, but that whole room's got to get laid out in detail. So Dave is going to be here at 10. He's doing a homeowner walkthrough, and then they'll both be available to us.
Okay.
No Insta-Hot under sink. We don't know for sure the water heater type, whether that's going to be a tank or tankless. Every time they make a change that deviates from, yeah, that tankless would be a monster, wouldn't it?
Tankless, the last tankless I did, it took 3 40 amp, double pole 40 amp circuits for one.
Agreed.
Full electric.
And this might be 4 for a house of this size if it's the only water heater.
Yeah.
I would love to introduce them to Ingenuity. Ingenuity is a sweet water heater that I cannot wait to get my hands on. It literally has a generator sitting on top of the tank water heater. It's all electric, but the water pressure turns the generator and produces all the electricity required to heat. So it's got no electric grid requirements.
Gotcha.
Is that called Ingenuity?
Yeah. Microwave island receps. Yeah, okay, so here's a big piece. This is her mindset, Kelly, the homeowner. She loves to host. She's got 3 sisters, 2 of them are out of town. They bring everybody in and they want to house the whole family here. So like 20, 30 people here all at the same time. So she's got 2 massive islands you've seen on the plans. One here, and then replicate that exactly again over here. And she wants an outlet on each end, and I think it's a pop top in the center as well. And she wants tons of juice. Like this is a walk-in pantry here with one of those hideaway doors, so you can't even tell it's there. And she wants 2 crock pot circuits in there alone for a total of 4 crock pots, because those are relatively low draw. I think they're 325 watts a piece, give or take.
So, I mean, does she want them all together? Like in maybe a 2-gang box and just separate circuits? Mm-hmm. That way you got 4 places to plug in 4 different crock pots?
She might want more distribution just for the sake that the cords are short and the crock pots are big, and she can kind of spread out across the counter.
We'll just have to use your 2-foot, 4-foot rule because of the cords.
Yeah.
Because the cords are only 2 foot long.
Agreed. We've gotten the cabinet layout. I'd be real circumspect and verify the dimensions if that's something you could do today. Randy, so we're gonna reallocate you and your team to another job. Randy's gonna stay here and work on the total home layout. Bath vanity layout. So the bath vanity layouts, we have talked through that. So Kelly, I'm really proud of her. She's very decisive. Mm-hmm. We did an initial walkthrough and she was making decisions quickly. And that's a massive differentiator in a homeowner that brings information to the table late or on time. And so a lot of the studs have been marked. Things that are unmarked are just 2 code minimum, like receptacles around the room. You'll see that the only receptacles I've identified are the USB receptacles on either side of the bed, and those she identified the locations.
Okay.
I believe cabinets go to the ceiling, so we don't have any above cabinet lighting. I don't think we have any glass fronts. So no in-cabinet lighting, it's just under cabinet, and they do want that.
No touch lighting, I mean.
We could propose it. I don't know how they're pushing on their budget, but it's not currently on the table.
Okay.
Are we gonna plan on trying to put the drivers down in the mechanical room? Or?
That'd be pretty convenient. Pantry wouldn't be a bad. I think those are our only real 2 options here that make sense.
I don't really want to put them in the attic. I mean,
No.
I don't have to.
Yeah, suffering from the heat up there.
Yeah.
I like the mechanical room.
I mean, it's just, since it's a mechanical room, we just lay it out.
Yeah.
We gotta put a piece of plywood up and mount
love it.
everything to the plywood.
The mechanical room's right there, so you'd have 20-foot wire length to get someplace. You like that, Sam?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Floodlights. All right, this brings me to a topic. We're going to be using the Leviton smart panels and Leviton Alexa. They're an Alexa family, so they want lots of Alexa controlled items, and we're going to utilize Leviton. They've got an Alexa voice controlled smart switch and that family of product. So they want app control. Leviton can go up to 99 devices in a house, I believe, which is going to cover this home just fine. But we'll probably end up with dimmers, and that's one piece that has not gotten pinned down. But we'll probably end up with dimmers on almost all the lights, and we'll probably have most of those be smart switches, as well as some of the exterior receptacles, so that they can conveniently automate their holiday lights. That's a big thing for them, as well as their interior lighting scenes. So just know that it's the Leviton product. Alexa's the choice, and most of the lighting.
Every single one.
Yeah, preferably neutral or the same circuit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Preferably.
Yes.
I mean, you could pick it off of another one, but I'd rather keep them on the same circuit if possible.
Yeah. You know what we might do is we might pick up a couple rolls of 14.2-2 NM cable, and that way you can transport that neutral more easily with some of your 3-way switches and stuff.
Right. Yeah, that could work.
Okay.
Did you see where I got media power? What that is like if they're gonna have a control panel like Lauren Wood had, are they gonna bring all their stuff into one location and we gotta have power to power up routers, whatever kind of equipment they're gonna have?
Yeah, that's a good question. We've not identified a structured wiring panel here, and we don't have any data drops through the entire house. It's going to be wireless, but the one place where there's going to be a lot of AV is right below us here. There's a theater, and the arrangement is this. We don't have any insight on how to wire that theater yet. The plan has not been finalized. They are going to have an AV specialist that's going to do the design and layout, and then we'll probably do a decent amount of the execution as far as pulling cable and making terminations. Hi, Dave.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Wet.
Yes, we're all feeling the same about that. Can we pick your brain for a few questions?
Yeah.
You can probably answer those.
Maybe.
Yep. At least know where to find some answers. Specifications on appliances.
Yeah. I sent them.
Was that in the package that we looked at?
I don't remember seeing them, but I didn't look through completely everything.
Okay. Was that with the cabinet
Yeah,
layouts?
I emailed it to you, yeah.
I know I got the cabinet layouts. Let me see if maybe I missed it on the. I've got the floor plans and I've got this one. All the cabinet layouts. Mudroom, laundry room, great room, kitchen, bathroom. Great. Yes, that one. And you may have sent it and I just missed it, but I will take it. Great. And is this considered 100% finalized? I know some things can change.
She's gonna be here in a couple of minutes, so.
Okay.
That's 32. That's dishwasher, that'd be 24, and this will be 36.
I'm Joel at Jefferson, yeah.
21.
And I will add that to our, so we've got a company cam going. It's just a simple app, and so we'll be documenting everything. It's got a documents section as well as a photo section. So when we're done with this, we'll have probably 100 to 200 photos of the interior of the home, exterior of the home, work that's been done. And so that'll be a good resource just for anything down the road, and we'll share a link with you guys.
Maybe if we can get this damn something. It's probably tripped, huh?
Is this going to be on city water and sewer? Excellent,
Yeah.
because that's not in our quote, so that's perfect.
Yeah, it's already installed, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
Heated floors anywhere? I know the master was excluded, and I figure if there's one place they're going to have it, it's
No, I think they decided against heated floors.
okay.
All the way around, no heated floors?
Correct. No heated floors. How about water heater?
That'll be electric. Everything's electric.
We just put in a general. Is that a tankless? Is that a Ingenuity generator style? Is that a tank style? Do we know? Basic tank style, maybe?
Tankless.
Tankless?
Tankless.
Tankless. We're gonna need specs on that for sure. Hey, good morning. So it's been wet. This is Indiana in the winter. If it's not cold, it's wet. There are only two options, and this is all rainwater. About 1.5 inches down here. Got to get that sump pump going. Looks like the GFCI is having trouble. It's tripped. I don't know what the case is out there. The guys are investigating that. So no work will be performed down here. But thankfully no animals seem to have been harmed in the making of this video. I don't see any belly up. Salamanders, lizards, possums, raccoons.
And I asked her about the water heater because he was asking about.
Yeah.
They're doing a geothermal system here, and I don't. Go ahead and tell him what the guy was telling me.
So the guy was telling me because of the geothermal, we're going to be able to heat some hot water using that system.
Yeah.
And so he didn't think just the holding tank would be enough, like all year round. He thought, I can't remember. One of the seasons we weren't going to get as much hot water.
Okay.
And so we'd probably need a second tank. They're both going to be electric, but he wasn't sure if it was going to be like one regular tank, one tankless. Probably not, because those tankless ones don't hold a lot of water when they're electric.
Right.
So, but he wasn't sure, so we need to get his recommendation.
Okay.
Because I think originally he had said 2 80-gallon tanks, if there was space.
Nice.
Which I think there is.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Hot water for days.
Yep. For 3 of us.
Yeah, that's great. Is it okay time to rapid fire a few more questions, or do you want to start on your?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So we'll need the specs on geothermal and water heaters, so we can. You answered well in septic. No heated floors. We need to chat with you briefly just about the electrical service. Just make sure we have a coordination there. Well, we can step outside for that and look at the space. We've got the appliance specs from you. Appreciate that. Sam mentioned toe kick lighting. Just another layer of accent. Yeah, so many options.
I know. It's
gonna be more than
toe
safe.
kick lighting. Let me think.
And toe kick lighting can be applied in bathrooms as well as kitchens.
Oh,
Just depends how you want to do kind of that night light.
right. I think That would make sense in my parents' bathroom for sure. So this one, for sure, that would make sense. So much is happening today.
Yes.
I think let's put it in the bathrooms, all of the bathrooms, not the kitchen.
Okay. Got it.
Chain. Okay.
There it is. You communicated with me about bath fans, which is great. Do we have a theater design yet?
Yes.
Super.
I will give that to you.
Perfect.
I have not been able to go downstairs to verify it because we have a light.
Yes.
And I never remember my
A selection on doorbell. What type of smart doorbell, ring
I
doorbell?
already have one.
Great. Hardwire or battery?
Let's do hardwire. Yeah.
Super. Hardwire for a ring. And is it just at the front door? There's not a garage walk
Not a
door.
garage one.
You don't need one on the back door for neighbor kids or anything goofy like that. Okay.
What about a chime, where you want the actual chime
Oh,
on the inside? So it can be heard from up and down.
yeah, probably, I would imagine this wall,
Stairwell.
the stairwell wall would probably
Perfect.
make the most sense.
Yeah.
And you can hear it.
Good centralization.
And we'll probably just hook it up to our Alexas and then we'll be like, hey, doorbell.
Nice.
Question.
Yes.
The toe kick lighting.
Yep.
Are they going to want to, do you want it on a switch or motion?
Which is going to be less expensive.
Well, like there, they had the motion, they had the relays in it, so when you walk through there at night, if you didn't want a bright light that you're stumbling into the bathroom, it automatically picks you up and turns the toe kick lighting on.
Right.
For a demo, or you just have it on a switch.
I mean, motion is what makes sense to me.
It adds maybe $30 per location.
Yeah, let's do motion.
Okay. Good question.
Well, I mean, I've seen so much stuff, that's why I ask these questions.
Yep.
You're going to know way more than I do, so.
The jetted tub. There is a tub back here that's going to be amazing, and there's a tub in the master. And this tub is, how did you describe it? It's a
swim spa.
swim spa.
Write that
Yes.
down. No, but the other one, the main ones I was talking about was like, are there going to be jetted tubs inside the house in the bathroom? Any of the
Master.
bathrooms?
Just that one.
That's going to be jetted.
That's
Yeah,
it. Air
yeah,
jet.
It's jetted. It's an air jet, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
jetted.
all right, so we need
Probably
20
two
to 20.
dedicated 20s. One for heat, one for jets.
usually it's all built in to where you can do it on one circuit.
Okay.
But
Good.
what we can do is pull a 12-3 to it, just in case.
Just in case.
And
And
then
then after that, I'm
put it
gonna
on
buy the other
a
one.
double pole breaker.
Nice.
Kill everything on,
Yeah.
because you're sharing the neutral. We can do it that way. Just that way we have the extra circuit.
That's it.
So-
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Any steam showers?
No.
Okay.
Great.
Let's see, do we have any locations or chandeliers that have been selected that would be helpful to be on a lift so that you can bring them down to change the bulb instead of getting up?
You just hire somebody to do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, nope, my husband is 6 feet tall, he can get on a ladder.
Nice.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Okay.
We don't have any like cathedral ceilings in here. So
Right.
We're good.
No 22 foot.
No.
Any other questions? I think that's our list here.
Yeah, not off the bat. I think mainly.
We'll have more. Yeah.
We'll for sure end up having. Oh, we did talk about the crock pots, maybe spacing those out.
Yep.
Rather than doing a single 2-gang box.
Oh, yeah.
The pantry circuits.
Yeah.
This wall's gonna be moved back 4 inches.
Okay.
So I don't know when you're planning on having guys come back here, but
Hopefully this weekend.
hopefully this weekend. So just so you know, so you're not running wire in there yet.
Okay.
Hey, there are people here.
The one thing the National Electrical Code doesn't want panels in closets with combustibles, specifically closed closets. Is that more of just a general storage closet?
a general storage
Okay,
closet.
that's great.
Yeah, it was just we got to put our junk somewhere, so we put a closet down there.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, and then I just had a couple of like changes and additions of like chandelier, just light fixtures and stuff like that. Do you want me to go through that with you or someone else?
Yeah, you know what? Randy will be able to take that over from here. Yes. I will support him, but he is.
Randy's the boss.
In the description, there's eProtocol. That's where you and I hang out virtually for 30 minutes, 60, 90 minutes, and we can talk about the design characteristics, the path to becoming Tesla certified, the methods of building your business to a place where you're landing $100,000 custom packages, not $15,000 track homes. I'd love to chill with you for a little bit and talk about that. Have you ever walked onto a job site and just felt like a total imposter? Some job, some contractor, some opportunity that's gonna stretch that upper end of your thresholds, right, to new territory? Do you lack money convictions? Do you know how to price this up? If you're starting from scratch, you're taking a risk if you've never done it before. So I'd love to chat with you about that too. But stick around and you're gonna pick up a lot of pointers from this job. Well, according to leading child psychologists, one of the most important qualities for you and for you to cultivate in the hearts of your children is resilience. And that's exactly what we needed today. Things did not go as expected. We will be back 2-3 more times to show you what's going on in here. The rest of the day holds an estimate on multifamily housing, testing out my new EcoFlow batteries, punching out some HVAC upgrade, power wiring upgrades for rooftop units, and subscribe to Electric Pro Academy for real skills to make real money.